Time for the 49ers Rush Podcast.
You know, the 49ers have tried back-to-back-to-back years patching a rough defensive back, cornerback group with a relatively cheap free agent signing. Isaiah Oliver went up in flames. Isaac Yiadom, at least he contributed on special teams in a positive way. And this year, you hope has better track record. Trey Brown, cornerback who has good tape, played within the division the 49ers have played. He was with Seahawks as a fourth-round pick for his rookie duration. And he just hasn't stayed healthy. So it doesn't matter the coordinator, whether that's Steve Wilks, Nick Sorensen, or now, you know, we're going all the way back with Robert Saleh, which much better track record. But there is always this kind of hybrid, versatile cornerback piece that the 49ers are going to try to make, whether it's at nickel or outside corner. And it's not been a positive track record. Again, Isaiah Oliver and Isaac Yiadom didn't work out. But now you're hoping Trey Brown comes in number 47 on the roster countdown, nicknamed T2, Terminator. You're hoping he has a better thing. Now, and I think the biggest issue with Trey Brown is just health. He's missed 39 games in 4 seasons. But you're paying him as such. It's not like he got a big contract, but when you look at the cornerback depth chart, especially at outside corner, you've got 2 studs, Diamador Lenore, Renardo Green, and after that, goodness, Darrell Luter Jr. hasn't played really at all at corner. Trey Brown, it's just dicey. And so the reason why we have Trey Brown, you know, inside our 53, number 47, is because the 49ers are going to have to rely on this guy, no matter what. He's your number 3 or number 4 outside corner. That plays for every single team in the NFL. 1 or 2 injuries, dime packages, you're going to see him. You're just going to see him. He wears jersey number 49 currently for the 49ers. Not the best aesthetic, but 5'10", 185. And whenever you see that, you're like, oh, that's a nickel corner. No, he's not. He is exclusively an outside corner. I think the 49ers might move him around a little bit, but he's played predominantly over 90% of his snaps in the NFL have been outside corner snaps. Tiny arms, 30 inches and 3/8 inch arm length, one of the smallest for cornerbacks in the NFL. That's small for slot corners, let alone outside corners. He's 27 years old, but he's got top end speed, 4.42 40-yard dash. That's top 78th percentile, 158 in the 10-yard. Not extremely explosive, change of direction, 7.13 cone. Top end speed is what he has, and leaping ability, a 38-inch vertical. That's top 74th percentile for all cornerbacks, 10-3 broad jump, 13 bench press reps. He's small, but with a good top-end speed, top-end gear. He's got that extra boost. His comps, other small, fast corners, Adoree Jackson, Garrett Williams, and Will Redmond, who the 49ers rolled the dice on in the past. So he fits a mold, no doubt, that they like. He's an Oklahoma kid, played at Union High School in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's a Oklahoma powerhouse, if there is such a thing. Just took a dig at the whole state of Oklahoma. I'm from Texas, can't help it. But Union High School is a very good program. Turned out a lot of talent. Played at OU, in case you don't want me to like him anymore. But I actually do like this guy, and I liked him coming out of college. He had some of his best games of his college career against Texas. He showed out in those games. Kick returner, top-end athlete. That's kind of what he is. His name is Reginald Trey Brown. Goes by T2. I like that, the Terminator. Dun, 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 right? Led his team to a state title as a senior, had a 4-star ranking, chose and committed to the home state, Oklahoma. Smart cat, man, smart kid. Academic All Big 12 in 2019 and 2020. Was an African and American Studies major. Second team All Big 12 in 2020. Very productive college career. And got drafted in the 4th round at 55 kick returns. Like, he's explosive. I doubt he's going to factor into the return game for the 49ers, but the athleticism, the explosiveness, the top-end speed does translate. He actually played really, really well. He gets drafted in the 4th round of the 2021 draft, went pick 137, the exact same round, went ahead of Jalon Moore, who with 49ers just lost, and Luke Farrell, who they just signed. So he's kind of in that realm of a lot of other role players in the NFL. But the problem was he could not stay healthy once he got to the NFL. Injuries, and then Devin Witherspoon kind of came and took his job, and Seahawks just let him walk out the door. But whenever he's been healthy, which hasn't happened, his tape is solid. Like he's good. You look at kind of Trey Brown's stats that he's put together through his 4 seasons in the NFL, 74 career tackles, 2 tackle for loss, 1 quarterback hit, 1 sack, 2 forced fumbles, 8 pass breakups, no career interceptions yet, but like he's been productive when he plays. It's just he hasn't played much. 2021 starts off with a knee sprain. He's on IR. Comes back, gets activated, then a patella tendon injury with surgery. That's like one of the catastrophic, dire straits. Like, man, could possibly end a career, but it was back in 2021. Goes back on IR. Okay, 2022, missed the starting of the season, the first 4 games, and played out 2022 and was solid. 2023, missed 2 games with a toe issue. 2024, played through a heel and hamstring issues, but did miss some games with that. Total of 39 games missed in 4 years. So you've got knee sprain, patella tear injury, you've got hamstring, you've got toe, you've got heel. That's 5 lower body injuries for a corner. That's what's so perplexing about this is he's in a reliable position for the 40. He's going to get playing time. At worst, special teams, but you're going to see this dude get outside starting cornerback snaps at some point in 2025. It's just what's going to happen. So you're paying bargain bin prices, 1 year, $1.7 million deal. Like, it's a value contract, and if he stays healthy, all right, cool. You're definitely getting what you pay for. But that position in the NFL is usually like a $3 to $5 million a year player with way more guarantees. He's got $500,000 guaranteed money, which, that's not bad. It's about a third of the contract. He's got a $1.6 million cap hit for this year. Career earnings just over $4 million. $4.08 million career earned throughout his rookie deal, and now with the 49ers. You're going to rely on this guy. 13 career starts, played in 39 games. Like, all right. Okay, he's played in a lot of games, just has not stayed healthy. Now, again, he's built like a slot corner, but the top-end speed and lack of change of direction makes him an outside corner. 1,066 outside corner snaps to 24 slot snaps in his career. Like, this is an outside corner. 158 career special team snaps. I think that's kind of a big deal. Now, 10 missed tackles, that's an issue. 103 passer rating when targeted, that's an issue. 6 touchdowns allowed, that's an issue. He is a high-activity corner that teams are not scared to throw at, and either he gets a pass breakup or he gives up a touchdown. Like, he's a boom or bust, feisty, always competing kind of corner, but he's so small against some of these outside bigger wide receivers. He might be in perfect position, but quarterbacks will still target him. He's a small guy. We've got the size advantage. We're going at him anyway. Press man is his best tape for sure. And in 2023 had his highest press man rating, 90.1 press man score. But again, that's on 145 snaps. He's done such a small kind of whatever. Now, and that's what you're hoping for. You're hoping Trey Brown plays 145 snaps, just like last year. Like, rotational piece. He's going to play, 5 to 6 games as a rotational guy. That's the most that you want. But with the way the roster is built, it's difficult because you've got Diamador Lenore, Renardo Green. Those are your only 2 proven assets at corner. And that's including slot corner, by the way. Then on the outside, you've got Sierra Neal, Trey Brown, Darrell Luter, Dallas Flowers. You're just kind of struggling at that position, and you're hoping 1, if not 2 of those guys hit, or everybody stays healthy. My biggest concern on the 49ers roster, and I've echoed it so much this offseason, outside corner is thin. And your depth, major injury history. Again, we talked about it, 4 to 5 lower body injuries already in his young career. You like the tape. You like the attitude. You like the way he plays. It's just, man, that is tough to rely on. He's going to make the 53-man roster, and if you have 1 or 2, you have 1 injury, this guy might be a starting corner. And if you're going to move Diamador Lenore inside because, Upton Stout, your rookie third-round pick, can't win the starting job early. Trey Brown's your number 3 corner rotating in. Either it's him or Darrell Luter Jr., and it's just like, whoa. It's concern. Now, if you could have, like, you got some genie wishes and you're like, man, let's keep somebody healthy and play to the best of their career, Trey Brown might be one of those guys. 1-year deal, goes out, plays out, proves that he could stay healthy, proves he can play outside corner, and signs a big deal. You get a compensation pick for this guy. That's there. It's in the cards. You're just asking him to do something he hasn't done yet. And the 49ers are asking a lot of young rookies and players like a Trey Brown to do things that they haven't done yet. That's kind of the thing that you have to see, and that's going to be difficult. But he's a damn good player, and, you talk about somebody that's done very, very well at high school, done well at college, done well at NFL, just needs to stay healthy. And I would argue this will be the best defense he's been a part of in the NFL, much better than those Seattle teams. We'll see. Hopefully he rises to the occasion. Have to say thanks to Josh, Ben, and Zach, executive producers of this series. And for us in the 49ers Rush team, I'm just going to keep counting them down.